right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go. 15, line it. 15 line. 54. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Deep grip. Deep grip.
On first down, Lawrence.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
We live.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
From the gun, Lawrence. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of the Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Good for a Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set, ready? 50, plant. Check, check. Watch 54, watch 54. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Back to you. Go on, go on. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. 31, check 31. Hey, orbit. Go.
Throwing again. Lawrence looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Ready?
On the draw, this is Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Give me that shit.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well,
What?
let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end
What
zone.
the fuck is this
Contact
game,
and pass
dog?
interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1 yard
Nah,
line.
that
He
was
gave
some
up
bullshit.
excellent real
That was
estate on
bullshit.
that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Oh my fucking God. I would get worked.
A
Off
chance
the
for
early
first
working.
score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Nice.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. With
How is
the
that an
first
interference?
touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship and the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
Like the fuck, we both went to attack the ball, but I get flagged. Oh shit.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh. We own them. We own them. Five.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And an alley to run.
See ya. You.
And he's free going
You.
down the left side.
You.
Race. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Got the fuck on his ass, boy.
A great effort there. 75
The
yards.
fuck?
As
What
he
you do?
gets it on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
Okay, then my daughter hit her head and shit. Fuck, man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
She's fine.
This will be taken very short.
Hit his
They're going to
ass.
start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
She alright. You alright, Nori?
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
Oh my God, bro. Tackle his ass.
Something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn
John.
into play action, and throw it one deep.
Can't be running acting all soft out there, man.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
54. So we got man. Shit. Watch the shit. Check 4. Check 4. Watch. Lee Griffin.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Ready to break. Mike 40. Here it comes.
What's tight? Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right. 4 down.
Hey, box truck. Mike 40. Get up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lawrence. Quick hitter here.
That's
It's
cool.
complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl,
Huh?
and it'll be good for a first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
18 Gator. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 9. Check 9. No. Off. 61. Matchbox lights. Snap.
Off play action. Lawrence. Going left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Good shit.
Escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
Get him.
A pickup of 7 there.
That would have been
still
TV
have
right
12
there.
yards to go on 3rd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence.
Oh my God, bro!
Receiver
Come on,
Pettis.
son. Why would you
And
just
they'll
stand
get him to the
there?
ground. He has another 1st
That
down
was
at
your
the Colts
pick.
23.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing
Shit.
game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Recon 132 fighter.
Mike 5-4. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Check 3. Get.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence.
Thank you.
The air and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got two.
And they'll get him down past the 15. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Rush in.
Off the play fake. Patterson.
Fuck, that shit right to you.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be
I saw
ruled
you
out
switch.
of bounds.
I saw you switch at the last
early
second.
as incomplete.
Oh shit, good
And that's
shit,
why
good shit.
defenders are often frustrated
hang on
offensive
that.
guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
So after the
plays
incompletion
zone.
on 1st, now
You like to
2nd
play
and
the
10.
corner. I got you. Like that.
218, chopper.
Hey, check. 3 down.
Watch twins. Greystone travel. Let's go. Let's go. Get set. 5.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Okay, ready?
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
I'm here all 5. 57's right. Right. 2.
From the gun, Patterson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. That's taken on the 25.
Ah! Hey.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
For a fullback.
Ready. 30 base. Check. Walk 54. Here we go, T. Here I come. Be grip.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Mike 54.
Bravo.
Right there.
Right there.
Back to throw. Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On the ready.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
All day. 40's the mic. Squeeze.
Now.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they
came
kept
ready
that
to play,
flag in the
man.
back pocket. Seibert's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore.
Oh my God.
But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side. It's Harris. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
Ready?
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Mike. Ricky. General West. Come. Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
On 3rd down, Patterson slings this deep for McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Gotta be roughing the passer. Don't stay
And
home.
he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
What the fuck ever, dog?
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
It was fluke.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
Hey, Echo.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Pick it up.
Let's go.
From the gun, Lawrence gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
The Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Safety Gator. Hard. 54. Watch the flag.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the pass. 6 guys. Check 2.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Down. 15, Ronnie. 15 line.
Check 13. Check 13.
Fair.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, room here to run. 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg? and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal.
Hey, 2.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence steps away to his left.
How he don't fumble? How's that not a fumble, dog?
11-yard line. Now the Colts
That man dropped the ball on the floor, and it's not a fumble.
They'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Oh, shit.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Championships, baby. Jim, 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 Jim.
Get it.
To throw again, Patterson. They'll set up the screen to
What the fuck
McCaffrey.
is this shit?
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 53 the mic.
From the gun, Patterson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
I'm back.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Online, but off the
What the fuck?
No good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. 6-6, pull it high. Kill, turn up.
Throwing on first down. Patterson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes
when I
free,
throw the
it's
ball,
often
it's a
unusual
fumble.
for the
What
team
the
that
fuck?
lost it to get it back. Because
that wasn't a throw motion?
The ball gets away
Like
from
your
him.
QB did?
Everyone else
like
is
the
trying to
same
execute
shit.
what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Oh my
and he's going to
gosh.
be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
High throw, but the catch is made. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
That shit not even the way I kicked it.
Here we go. 90, Wolf. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Kill. 61, matchbox, lights.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Check. Check 99. Check 99.
Big river.
On first down, Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, Alpha.
Off play action. Lawrence gets this one left side to Pettis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's Barkley on the counter, and he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Goes to the right side here, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16.
Get ready.
They'll run on first down. Barkley trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Levante David in on the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Double dog, that's the way.
Hey, we're
54, Mike 54. Be a long
Get
game.
it.
To throw on 3rd down. Lawrence looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Seibert's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got it for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Patterson. He's going to look deep down the field.
Huh?
He knocks the
How
ball
the
away
fuck?
and it falls incomplete.
How the fuck you beat him deep?
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
But yeah, if I would have did that shit, it would have been pass interference. Like this is so fucking fluke, yo. Clearly ran through my body to hit the ball, but it wasn't pass interference.
Backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Like the fuck, yo. That's what I'm saying. That's when I did when I almost caught the pick. I used it. Did the same shit, but when I do it, it's a fucking flag. You do it, it's not a flag.
12
like,
yards
it
on
don't
the
make
return
sense.
that time, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
They're just fucking cheating, man.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ready? 10-2 start.
Mike's by 4. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. 2.
To throw on 2nd down, Lawrence.
About time. About time somebody make a fucking play, man. Fluke ass game,
and
dog.
they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
80 weapon.
Coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Big grip. Big grip.
On first down, Patterson.
Of course.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
On first and 10, Patterson. And that's complete to McCaffrey. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second and 1.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Hey, exit. Yo, cheetah.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Let's go, baby.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10. This is McCaffrey.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the gun on third down, Patterson. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a first and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
It's third and goal.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Patterson. His pass caught at the 4. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
Rock it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 70 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Throwing on first down. Patterson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deion Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the...
And he's going to go down again. Tyus Bowser, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun. Patterson, he's going to loft one. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll go to Barkley again. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
90 Wolf. 54. Mike 54. Coming to the side.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley. And another 1st and 10 here. Now they try the right side here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Patterson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Back to throw. Patterson. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught at the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.